So then he was all like looking at her get out of the pool, like watching her get out of the pool.
Heaven's California.
Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do a video. It's gonna be all my stories from Cuba. There was actually some pretty interesting ones. I'm gonna go like try to do it in order. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I kind of like wrote them all down. So I'm just gonna like go in order that I remember them. I had to shower today. So yeah, I'm gonna like go in order of the stuff that happened. By the way, hockey's back and I'm so excited. So before we went to Cuba, there was actually a story. So at the airport in Toronto, when we went to the airport, as we were going through security, actually, my brother's autistic. I don't think you guys know this. My brother's autistic. He's 10 years old, and of course he doesn't talk or anything like that. So like at the airport, my brother had like a ball. I'm gonna use this as an example. This isn't a ball, but like a ball, right? And then it kind of like glowed, and there was like water in it. So as I went through like the security, the X-ray thing, I think that they thought it was a bomb because then they like took it and then because like it lit up and it was a ball, right? So they didn't know if it's a fucking bomb or not. So they kind of like go to some people like check it out, see what the hell's in there, and then they eventually say, yeah, it's okay. So, but yeah, that was the first funny story. There are like some longer ones. So these are pretty basic. They're not really that long. So when we got to Cuba, we were driving to our resort, right? And the guy on the bus said that there was going to be three resorts that we're going to be stopping at. Melia Las Dunas, the one that we're going to, Dawa, and then another one. I don't know if it was Dawa or not, but I think it was Dawa, Melia Las Dunas, and then somewhere else. But I guess me and my parents weren't paying attention, so my sister was sitting beside me. And then, of course, my parents were, like, next to my brother, I guess, right? So the first stop that we got off at, I think, was Dawa. And then my parents were like, yeah, let's go. Because, like, they didn't even listen to the directions. They just assumed the bus is going to stop at one resort, which I thought, too, to be honest. Like, I wasn't really paying attention. I was dead tired that morning. So I was like, you know what? Whatever place the bus stops at, we're going to get off. So my parents started getting off. They started, like, taking everything. And I was like, Mom, it's not our stop. And then, yeah, that was funny. So we almost got off at the wrong hotel, or wrong resort in general, and then we could and then we would have went to the front desk. Oh hi, yeah, and then they'll see the papers. It's like, this is for Melia Las Dunas, you stupid bitch, and then we'd be fucked. But my sister saved the day. So I was like on day one, even before we even got to our resort. So that was already a pretty funny story. Already two pretty funny stories, one at the airport and then one, the one getting off at the wrong resort almost, because that would have been embarrassing and weird to explain. It's like, were you not paying attention, like on the bus, like to what resort you're getting off at, like. So anyway, also on the first day, I think it was nighttime. This isn't too much of a story, but there was a lizard in my mom's hotel room. So if you guys don't know, we had two hotel rooms. Me and my sister were in one. My mom, dad, and brother were in one. So we had two hotel rooms, and then in one, and only in their room, it was supposed to be me and my sister's room, but then I guess we switched or whatever. So, because that was the one that opened first, and my mom started unpacking there, so I guess that's just where, yeah. So, it was always in their hotel room. We never saw it every day, but we saw it the first night, and then I think I saw it the night 3, night 4, night 5. It was always like in the same position or around the same position at like every time, every day, almost every day at the same time. It was so weird. It was like, I don't know. It was like day 1 or night 1 it was there, and then like day 3 or night 3 it was like in the same spot or like near the same spot. And then my mom was like, what if it like bites my brother? And then I was like, really, bitch? Like, it's not gonna bite him. Like, anyway. So that was like another one of the stories. There are more entertaining ones coming. Sorry, this seems kind of boring. By the title, you'll see there's a pretty interesting story coming up. So we also had to wait. This isn't really a story, but we had to wait like long for our hotel rooms. So like we were kind of annoyed. We kind of like tried to like, kill time and stuff like that. I was not really okay with that. I was not like okay with having to wait so long and everything. Like we wanted to go in our hotel room, rest a little bit. Like my sister ended up falling asleep and taking a nap. Like when we got our hotel room, which is understandable because we had to get up at literally like 2, 3 in the morning just to fucking get to like you know what I mean. Yeah. So anyway, the ocean. There was actually like a few stories on the ocean. So this isn't really an okay. So the waves in Cuba were like the Atlantic Ocean. The waves were fucking us over so bad, as you would see in my other video that I did, the one about just like my trip to Cuba. Speaking of my trip to Cuba, I was also wondering if you guys wanted me to do like a video about Cuba, like how it was, like a kind of like a review. I don't know if you guys really care about that. If you guys want me to do that, then let me know in the comments. Just so I know, I may do it. I may do it. I may not, just because like I don't know if anybody's even gonna watch that. Like a review of my resort. Like no one cares about my resort. Like no one cares. So anyway, but we got fucked over so hard by the waves. Like in the video that my trip to Cuba video, you'll see the waves effed me and my sister up like pretty bad. Even my dad. Like the waves are awesome, so if you ever go to like Cuba and stuff like that, prepare for the ocean to like fuck you over completely, because like it fucked me over because I was like turned around, like not facing the ocean, I was facing the sand. One came up behind me and I was like, and I fucked up. the wave fucked me up there. So now I'm gonna tell. I know. Okay, so most of these are short, but there's one kind of long one, so I'm gonna get to that soon. I promise. I'll save the best for last, right? So. Sorry, not that. So on day 2, on the second day that we were there, me, my sister, and my mom like didn't really go in the ocean yet. We were just my mom never went in the ocean at all. She's just not really that type of person to go swimming like that. All she does is like really like wet her feet, her legs, or whatever. So like on that day, like me and my sister and my mom were all like walking through the kind of like the edge, not like deep, but just kind of like the edge, like where the water can get your feet, right? So like we were just kind of like walking along there, like collecting shells, right? And then I was kind of like looking away, and then my sister said something about like a bra or boobs or something. So I thought she said someone's bra fell. So I was like, ooh, someone's bra's in the ocean. Let's go see. I turn around and I'm like, really, bitch? Because all I see is fucking a girl with like freaking like big ass boobs, like fucking just like sticking out, no bra on, no nothing at all. I'm just kind of like, yeah, you know, here. I was like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? Like when I saw it, I was like, I thought you said there was a bra in the ocean, not someone's boobs sticking out, and. So that's basically it for that story. But she got out of the water. It's not illegal to have like your bathing suit off, so I guess it's fine, whatever. But like, I don't know, just because like she was also kind of running, so they're kind of like bouncing and shit. And I was like, bruh, the fuck, like no. Anyway, and then as she went to the thing, she I guess went with her boyfriend or her husband or whatever. She sat on like one of those tanning bed things. And then I think she was like leaning forward, and then she almost like fell. Like the whole thing almost like fell. The whole thing almost like fell over, and then she almost like fell forward, and me and my mom like dying and stuff. It was pretty funny. And now then there was this other story. This one was not necessarily funny, but it doesn't make any sense. So this guy. Right, this guy, I don't know who he is, obviously, he had this girl with him, but he looked pretty old, and then she looked pretty young. So if they were dating, then that'll be pretty weird, because he was like 40s, maybe she was like 20s, maybe even like a teenager, like 18, 19, I'm not sure. But, so like me and my sister are swimming in the ocean, and then we notice him trying to force the girl into the ocean, kind of like you know how like someone's choking and then they're doing this? Like he was like grabbing her like right there, like kind of like forcing her in, like kind of like grabbing her and like forcing her into the water. So me and my sister are like, the fuck you doing, dummy? And she was like crying. She was like trying to get away. Like she was actually trying to get out of the ocean. I don't know if she was scared because like the waves were really big, but like he was like forcing her into the ocean. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But like he was like literally like, grabbing her and like trying to like force her in the water. She was like crying, screaming, like trying to. I don't know, and like obviously like we never ever went over there, and then we're like, oh no, let her go, because like we didn't, it's not our business, right? But she was like screaming and stuff, and then I think she was crying and stuff like that. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like if she doesn't want to go in the water, don't fucking force her. Like I wanted my mom to go in the water, but you don't see me grabbing her and like throwing her into the ocean. Like chill, bitch. If she doesn't want to go in, don't make her go in, dummy. Anyway, so that's done. So, this is not really a story, but like, if you guys ever see these 4 waiters, if you ever go to Melia Las Dunas, Cuba, in Cayo Santa Maria, then if you guys see Carlos, he's like a waiter there in a buffet, talk to him. He's amazing. He will like literally do anything like for you. He's really good. So Carlos, Michelle, it's a guy, Like I thought it was kind of like Michele, but it's like Michelle. So if you see those two, and like talk to them, like they're really nice. They did look like they're good waiters. Also, there's two more guys, Yadniel and Andy. His name's not really Andy, but like it's kind of like it's similar to his name tag. So if you guys see Andy, he's also really nice, and then Yadniel is also really nice. By the way, all these waiters usually like wink at you. Like they even winked at me, and I was kind of like, oh, okay. Like I thought they would only do that to girls, but no, they did it to me too. So I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, sure, too. I don't know. Like they were like by far like the sweetest waiters there, and the cleaning lady, I don't know what her name was, but like you'll see her in the thing. She's skinny, she's tall, her face is kind of dark, like tanned, because obviously she's in fucking Cuba, so like her fucking getting fucked over by the sun every day. But so like she's really nice. Like keep an eye out for those 5 people. I don't know the girl's name, but like she's tall, skinny. She always has like a mop. She always smiles. Her teeth aren't that good, but I mean like she always smiles. She always talks to people. She only speaks in Spanish, by the way. So like if you're in English, don't try to speak English because like she won't understand. But, like she was like so sweet. She was always so nice and everything. Like we tipped her. Oh, we tipped Yadniel. We tipped Carlos. We tipped Michelle. We tipped Carlos. So yeah, okay now guys, the part that you've all been waiting for. The name is The Pervert at the Pool. Yes, The Pervert at the Pool. So basically, let me just get this story started. I think this was on day 3. So me and my dad and my sister were in the pool. And we had this ball because I signed my brother up for like the Air Transat Kids Club. So on the plane on the way to Cuba, we got like a little ball, and we didn't know what that was, but like it was like an inflatable ball, which we didn't even like realize was a ball till like day 3 or day 4. So I pumped it up. We go in the water, and then we're kind of like playing catch. The winds were like really not really strong, but like they were like strong enough because it's a light ball. So like when we would kind of like bump it, like I had to literally like smack the ball because like my dad's like bigger, so like he wouldn't like run after the ball like I would, or my sister would. So like I had to like bat it, and then the ball kept like coming out of the ocean pool. It kept like rolling. Obviously it's like level, right, like the ground and then the pool, right. So like it kept like the wind kept blowing it out of the pool, so then I had to keep getting up. So there was this one time, this guy at the bar, which I do have photos of him, which I will insert somewhere around here, hopefully right now. Yeah, so that was the guy. Like I literally have a photo of him. So that was him, like looking around. Like he was kind of like he was like literally like looking around like a creeper. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he was like being like really creepy and stuff. So like I don't know what the hell he was doing, but like he was like, so like I'd say this is the table, right? So like let's say he's facing this way, but like he would like face away from the bar, and then he'd literally be like staring at God knows what. So he was like facing away from the bar. So the ball ended up going to him because like as I like batted it up, then it went to him. So I was like, great, some guy has to get it for us. In the beginning, like we didn't think anything of it. So like we're kind of like, well, yeah, whatever. Just some guy, yeah, he's gonna give it to us. So I think he gives it to either me or my dad. And then he was kind of like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, we know how to throw the ball. Thanks, dummy. Like we know how, because like he was literally like, raise the roof. Like bitch, we know how to throw the ball. Like we know how to bat it. Like. Whoops. We know how to fucking bat the ball, okay? Like, fucking chill. Like, we know what the hell we're doing. It's the fucking wind. Like, he's acting as if it's our fault. No, the wind is blowing it towards somewhere else. Like, what the hell is he blaming us? Like, bitch. So, like, he was, like, teaching us how to, like, throw. He was kind of like, yeah, like, do that. First of all, just doing this is not going to do anything. Bam, that's not going to do anything. It's a light-ass ball. The wind's really strong. So if I just did that, then it would, like, fall. Like freaking blow right back in my face. So, bitch, you need to fucking chill. Anyway, so then he literally, after he gives us the ball, he's watching us play. He's watching us play, right? So like me and my sister, like when we're like in a triangle, I'm here, my dad's here, no, my sister's here, and my dad's here. So me and my dad, and my sister, or something like that, or the other way around. I don't know. But, like we were like in the triangle, and then like I was here, and then he was kind of like over there. So like I could see him like pretty well. Every time like the ball like went somewhere, I always kind of like looked at him. Of course he was looking at me getting the ball. So like he was like literally like watching us play like a stalker. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe this guy has a crush on me. Maybe this guy has a crush on my sister. I don't know. It was weird because maybe he's bisexual because like I saw him at the bar, like facing the bar, and then some guy was kind of like behind him. Like there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, but like he was like around like wrapped around his belly. So I was like, oh, like maybe he's bi, maybe he's like gay. I don't know. But we thought he was straight normally. Because, well, it doesn't really matter. But maybe he liked the guys too. I don't know. Maybe that's why he was like looking at me too. I don't fucking know. But anyway, sorry, my eyes are kind of weird. But anyway, so then we keep playing, right? And then eventually my sister gets no. Before that, we kind of like go to the edge of the pool, like kind of like where we're about to get out. We kind of just like go to the edge, and then like we're just kind of like chilling there, like pretend this is like the thing, and then like we're kind of like floating, like kicking our feet or whatever. And we turn over, the guy's like looking at us, so we're like, okay. My sister gets out of the water, and keep in mind it's harder to get out of the water, so you can probably see her ass, like not her ass, but like you can probably see something like that, right? So then he was all like looking at her get out of the pool, like watching her get out of the pool, right? So then we're like, okay, whatever. And then we after that we're kind of just like chilling outside, and then me and my sister start tanning. And then I was kind of like obviously like lying down, right? And then I look up, and then like he was like wearing like sunglasses that like we can't see through, obviously because they're sunglasses. It's like he wore them just so he didn't. And then again he was like. So I'm like, okay, like is he just staring at us and trying to be like secretive? Is he trying to like hide his eyes? Is he trying to like be like on the D or not? I don't know. Is he trying to be like sneaky or hide himself or hide the fact that he's like stalking us? I don't know. So like we're tanning, he's like watching us, and then like he's like in our direction, like we know he's looking at us. So he's like looking at us and shit. So we're like, okay. So he was being like a pervert. So then me and my dad and my sister and my brother, I think all like walk away. So like how do I do this? So like he's here, right? Really right now? Decline. I'm sorry, I have to finish this story. Sorry, I'm gonna put this on mute because I know she's gonna keep calling, so I'm gonna mute. So anyway, so then as we're walking away, like the pool's here, like we're walking away. The bar's here, so like he's like here, right? Or sorry, my hands are like the opposite, so it's like confusing me. But like I'm here, the exit's here, he's there. So like we're like getting out of the water, like we're leaving, right? And then he's like right here, like watching us leave. He literally watched us leave. Because like, so I think he had to like look over something, right? So he was kind of like, I guess like something was in his way, right? So he was kind of like watching us leave, or like trying to like raise his head to watch us leave, right? And then we're going to our hotel room. So like the way where our hotel was, the pool was here, the hotel was like right here. So like it was like not far apart at all. So all we had to do was like go around, and then the hotel would be like right there. So it would like our view from the balcony was like literally like right there. So like it was awesome. Like the pool was right there, so it was so awesome. So like we go to our hotel room, I look out the window. It looks as if he's looking at us from our hotel room, or like from the pool. He's looking into our hotel room at us. It literally looked like he was like doing that. So then I was like, okay, bitch. Like I'm using the camera right now that I used to taking a picture of him. But you know that picture I took of him before? I might add some more photos that I have right here. So yeah, that's him. So I was kind of like, you want to stare, bitch? I literally put my camera like right to the thing. I put my camera like right out the window, and I like zoom in on his face, like, oh my god, like you guys just saw in the video, right? So I was kind of like, I want us to stare, bitch, and then I literally like point the camera at him, and then I got photos of him, and at times like he would kind of like look away. So I was like, great, this story's not over yet. The next day, like nothing bad happened after this, but like the next day, me and my mom and my brother are like all eating ice cream, and then me and my sister wanted, I guess, a drink or something, because like we were like thirsty, I guess, again. So we go to the snack bar, which is not far from the ice cream place, right? And then guess who's there? The fucking pervert. Like he was kind of like watching us as like while we were like, he was watching us when we were getting our drinks. Oh, by the way, in the pool there was like a pool bar, right? So there was like pina coladas. It was so fucking good. I wish I could have one right now. Obviously I can't. but he was like mainly having beers. Like he was like mainly having beers. So I was kind of like, maybe he's drunk, maybe he's just being a pervert because he's drunk. I don't know. Like I don't know what this guy's deal is, right? So then we see him at the snack bar, whatever. He's like looking at us once again. We go back to my mom, and then we're kind of like, guess who we saw? And then my mom says in Polish, "Don't tell me the pervert." Like me and my sister were like dying, because like the way she says it in Polish is so funny. So basically she was like, "Do not tell me it was the pervert." Well, guess what? It was the fucking pervert. Later that day, it's not over yet. This is like the last part. But later that day. But so the next day, I believe, or like the same later that day or the next day, we go to the ocean for swimming, because like usually we swim in the evening in the ocean, right? So we go to the ocean, whatever. Guess who we see in the ocean? Guess who we see in the ocean? The pervert again. Like he wasn't like following us or anything, but like he was like stopped. I don't know if he was just like doing this on purpose. Maybe he saw us going and like didn't want to look too suspicious, so he came later. But like he was like, he came to the freaking. Then he came to the fucking ocean. Like he's not. I'm not saying he's not allowed to go to the ocean. Like whatever. But like he was, I don't know if she kind of looking at us as well. So I was like, oh my gosh, like he wasn't like looking at us as much. Like he was, I think it was his friend. A wave fucked him over. So we're like, good, like waves, like fuck him over. Because like he was like being a freaking pervert, so like he needs to get help or something. Like he's a pervert. So anyway, that was my crazy story, the main crazy story. I don't know if there's anything else. I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm almost at 500 subs, so can we get to 500 and then 1,000 and then 1,000,000? Like I don't know. I see all my like favorite like subscribers like going up to like 1,000,000, like 500,000, 800,000, and I'm like, bruh, I only have like 473. So guys, like keep subscribing, get your friends to subscribe, share my videos, like them, comment on them, tell me what I should do next. A guy requested I do the Master Lock Challenge, which I'm trying to work on. If you're watching this, I'm trying to work on that. I don't know if any girls will, or if any guys will even. That challenge seems so like freaking crazy, because you're like, ooh, like I don't want to fucking break my freaking arms here, like bruh. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video once again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.